get her stuff.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, well, I'm talking to my sister-in-law. She's gonna help me arrange like what stores I can actually buy with my credit card and have it sent over to her.
Did you at least wish her happy birthday?
Oh, of course. Why would I not? It's my wife.
That's better. What do you mean? Did you at least wish her happy birthday? Who the fuck would?
On the first thing that I did.
What time is it over in the Philippines?
It is 12 hours ahead of us, so... Well, for me, it would be 9 hours for you, Nick.
Mm-hmm. Wait, why is it...
No, 15 hours.
Yeah, it should be 15. I live in the West, you forget.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't live in Greenland.
Okay, why Greenland of all places?
Because that's 3 hours ahead of us.
You know that is true. Like you live in New York. There's not really much past New York.
Yeah,
that's really the wrong way.
Greenland and Iceland. I think Iceland is 4 hours ahead. Greenland is 3. And then you get to Europe where it's 5 or 6, depending on where you are. At least for Western Europe. Eastern Europe's a fucking mess of time zones.
Yep.
I will never understand why countries are allowed to define time zones by borders. The stupidest bullshit. Why the fuck are you allowed to just say, yeah, my whole country is one time zone, despite it covering like 7 time zones worth of area? Thank you, China, for that.
The United States does not have that issue, right? It doesn't have that issue.
No, the United States has like 5 time zones. At least I think
it has 4.
Even more territories.
Oh, right. Hawaii's in another time zone.
Yep.
I don't.
It has Eastern, Central. Oh no, sorry, it has 6.
Eastern,
I forgot about
Central, Mountain, Pacific.
Eastern, Central, Mountain, Pacific, Alaskan, and
Hawaiian.
Yeah.
I'm on Pacific.
I forgot about Mountain Time because I don't. Who the fuck is in Mountain Time?
I don't know. Parts of Arizona are in Mountain Time.
Fictional ass time zone.
Phoenix isn't.
Fictional ass time zone.
Wait, what time zone are you in, Grill?
In the Eastern.
Grail's in the same time zone as me.
Okay, same time zone.
Grail lives like 4 hours away from me. By train.
Oh, are you in New York State?
New York City, basically, but
Long Island.
You said you're in Philadelphia, right?
I'm relatively close to Philadelphia. I'm
from
30 to 40 minutes by car outside the city.
That also means you're relatively close to GM.
Penn Station to Penn Station, it's only a couple of hours away.
No, our friend, Gamer Maniac.
Okay,
Anyways, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Fire Emblem Path of Radiance.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up and get some water once my goddamn demonic entities that live in my house for some reason will get off of my legs. There's a combined 60 pounds of cat on my legs.
And while you do that, switch over to your laptop.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that once I get my water.
I love cats, but they also suck at the same time.
These creatures are the most frustrating beings I've ever met in my goddamn life.
And yet they're so cuddly.
They are so cuddly.
And they are lovable. They do show affection, believe it or not.
Oh yes, Mussolini refuses to not show me affection. If I don't pet him for more than 5 seconds, he starts climbing onto my arms.
He has issues.
If I am holding a remote or using my laptop, he will sit on my hands while I am doing something with my hands.
Pet me or else I will hurt you.
No,
God damn.
Literally.
About
he sits on my hands while I'm playing the game, and then just starts biting and clawing me.
Yeah.
Yo.
Aw, man.
She really needs to get strength.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get my drink.
You go get your drink. I'm just gonna start. We have a bunch of XP. I'm just gonna start feeding it on Jill so she can get strength.
I have an action replay code just for energy drops.
Oh my god.
She's getting everything but strength. That's hilarious. Let's go to endgame with 16 strength.
16 strength. Chill. Magic! God, Jill's got the Roy experience.
Her strength growth is like 45%, I think. No, it's 40. Her skill and speed are 45.
She really is not getting. Yes, seriously.
It's nuts that your Soren has 5 strength, by the way.
Let's see if Soren will get strength again.
It's a 5% chance.
You know what I thought,
yeah,
but hey, this is a good Soren level up, though. Oh my god, he capped skill.
Yeah, skill, speed, and res are the same caps, and then magic is 30. Yeah, you can give Ike a level.
It's crazy that Ike capped speed. Same with
It's not that crazy. He always capped speed, like, on paper.
On paper?
Yeah, like, you can definitely... That is quite a level up.
That is definitely an Ike level up.
That is not an Ike level up. That is a Mist level up.
That's a good level up.
3 points to Cap's strength, Nick.
I mean, she's... Mia's almost there.
And Jill has 11 points to Cap, which she's not going to because she's level 10.
Strength, skill, speed. Is it bad that I want to overwrite my Alolan Dugtrio's magnitude with Dig? Yes.
Why?
I think magnitude, well, random, is better than Dig, in my opinion.
You know what's funny? In Gen 1, Dig and Earthquake had the same base power of 100.
There we go! There we fucking go! And also, why?
Because Gen 1 funny.
Gen 1 is certainly an experience.
Oh yeah, that's why it's like that's why it's my favorite Pokemon game to play.
Because it's
not my favorite gen.
Because of how janky it is.
Yeah, like it's not my all-time favorite gen. Like I love Gen 4 a lot just because of like
that's
all the possibilities.
That's everyone's favorite.
I would disagree. There's a lot of people who absolutely love Gen 5, and I have yet to experience it. I got both of the games on my shelf. I got White and Black too. Oh, we're reading. Today's the happy day the princess returns, yet the goddess sees fit to bring rain. Calm rain is like a kiss upon the face, a scent and feel unparalleled in kind. Reunions in the rain are most heartfelt. Say, Bastion, how far do you suppose the princess and her escorts have come? Why aren't they here yet? Listen, friend. You have asked me the same question 58 times, and I have responded 57 times. But now, 58 comes a none. You need to calm yourself. I know, but it's only a little while longer. Make no mistake, our princess will arrive today. I understand your impatience. I really do. But you're a general of our little army. If you act so, the men will react in kind. You're right. A true knight is the essence of composure. Take a deep breath. Breathe in and out. See? Don't you feel better?
Sounded like you were hyperventilating.
Blast, it's no good. I'm going to check on stuff. What am I supposed to do with him?
Paladin.
They're here! I see them! What? Really? That's them, isn't it? The princess's army? Where? Show me where you're looking. Joffrey? That's not the princess. Those are Dayan troops. What? No. Please tell me you're joking.
Joffrey would be that one boyfriend who asks, "Where are you? I miss you," when you're 1 minute late from work.
5 seconds.
Even worse. Once we cross the hills, we'll be in Delbray territory.
Delbray.
Count Bastion went ahead of us, so they should know of your return by now. Speaking of which, here he comes now. I suppose he couldn't wait any longer and came riding to meet you. How sweet.
Princess Valencia, Lady Lucia. Bastion, there's no need to rush though. I'm coming in your direction anyway. We've been attacked. Castle Delbray is surrounded by enemy troops. No.
Oh, now she's depressed again.
Yep. She has the big sad.
She has hands over her heart. It can't be.
Yeah. Joffrey's acting as a decoy. You must continue on this road to the southwest.
So the enemy's found us, eh? Nothing to do about it but change course. I'll lead you to another hiding place.
But what are you saying, Lucia? We must help Joffrey. Bastion?
Luck was not with us, Princess. We have no choice. We'll have to abandon our companions in Castle Delbray.
No, we will not.
The fuck you can't?
Joffrey and the others have survived so much already. I will not abandon them.
Also, I missed you doing the bridge map, which I was hella looking forward to. I'm sure you thoroughly enjoyed yourself. The answer is no. I managed to hit almost every single pitfall.
It was hilarious. Watch it, please.
You can look back on the stream VODs in the live tab on my if you scroll to my channel. I was complaining most of the time. Princess, please understand. If we could do so without danger to you, we would gladly risk our lives to go back.
You cannot do this. Please, Lucia. We must go to the castle. Bastion, you must not do this thing. Joffrey is a knight. In the name of our friend's honor, Princess, you must escape. No. No! They've survived this long. They're alive. No!
General Ike, we don't have much time. While we stand here squabbling, Dane scouts may spot our position. Please move the army southwest on this road. No. Pardon? What did you say? We're going to the castle. If it's surrounded by Dane troops, we cut our way through and join the other knights. Understood? Weren't you listening? I said we had no choice but to leave them behind. They were lost to us the moment the enemy discovered and surrounded them. Bastion escaped.
Yeah, right.
They're not so lost that we can't take them back. You are the general of Crimea's army, are you not? Even if only for the moment, I would hope that you would act more in accordance with your responsibilities. I didn't choose or ask to be general. I was put here by matters of time and circumstance. But, as a mercenary, I have a contract with Princess Valencia. That's still in effect. That means she's my employer. And right now, my employer says she wants to go and save the people stuck in that castle. Is that correct, Valencia?
This game would be better if I spoke exclusively in Dutch.
Why?
Yes, I don't want anyone else to be sacrificed.
So, we're going to help them. If you're so worried about the princess, I'll leave her here with you, and you can keep her safe.
My Lord Ike. Yeah, that's probably like some of the weakest writing, like just Lucia and Bastion just being like, no, we have to let them die.
We have to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Until the princess's army is out of sight, we must not let the enemy spot them. Well, do what you must to draw their attention.
To be fair, good writing and Lucia don't exactly get along.
No, I mean...
Now, question, is
hey,
there...
Nick, you remember that?
Not very memorable.
You remember that one Thracia chapter?
Which one?
I don't.
The one that's like this one, where there's just a fucking random green unit army at the throne?
Kind of?
The big fucking map. You get a bunch of generic green units that just guard the throne that you have to defend.
Bring tennis.
And your army is on the other side of the fucking map. You captured a ballista unit on that map and took the ballista. And then sold it for like 1,000 gold.
I did do that.
There are no fucking playable ballisticians. Or no, you use the thief staff on the ballista. The fucking 3-use staff that can steal every item in the game, and you chose to steal an item that you literally can't fucking use.
But I sold it for a good amount of money.
Oh yeah, you can hammer
like 1,000 gold.
Your Sonic sword.
Yeah, I'll make sure to do that. I also have a playlist of every FE stream from Nickton as well. Oh, that's nice, Andrew. Mind you, some of the streams are missing because tech issues. Oh yeah. Bring my husband Moram, or I'm unsubscribing. I mean, you chose to subscribe in the first place. That's your fault.
Bring South.
I'm not bringing South either. Did I bring any Lagoos with me? No, Leith is benched and so is Ranulf. I didn't bring any Lagoos.
Nick, bring Leith for the support points with Jill.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you can just bench Mia like you always have.
I have not always benched Mia.
Like you always should.
Mia's terrible. Oh, Lucia
You should give her an occult to make her worse.
Lucia comes with 15.
Lucia is way worse.
Yeah.
You have a turn limit of 15, and you want Joffrey to recruited you to keep him alive for this map because he doesn't join you until the next chapter.
To get the max Bex, you need to get there like before turn 7.
I'll be honest, I forgot Joffrey and Lucia were recruitable in this game.
These Crimean refugees are no easy meat, and there are more of them than I expected. General Ricard, enemy reinforcements are approaching from the east. What?
Jabraxis, he's actually a tiger. Common misconception, though.
Coat is now washed.
It appears to be troops from Princess Crimea's army. The army that brushed aside our troops in Dane and defeated General Petrine at the Riven Bridge? They're marching towards us? Fantastic! I was getting bored hunting stragglers. Let's smash all these curs and wrap ourselves in glory.
Dumbass.
He wants to smash them. General Joffrey, it's the Crimean army. Princess Alexia's army is heading this way. Fools! What are you thinking, Bastion? Oh, princess, it's not too late. Please take wing and flee.
Our goal is to rescue those knights near the castle. Attack!
Yeah, Kieran has dialogue with Joffrey, by the way.
He does.
Yeah. Like, he was part of his platoon.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, be aware of the ballistas that are, like, everywhere, that cover, like, the entire map.
Gross.
Yeah, so the best thing to do is just have, like, just rush the middle ballista with your not flyers, your calves, and just like kill them as quickly as possible.
Your practice ukulele costs like $20.
Really?
How can you not have the? Yeah, ukuleles are super fucking cheap. My local music shop sells ukuleles for $20 to $50.
But they sound so great. They make a cheap.
Debatable.
I think they sound great.
But yeah, they're super fucking easy to make. They use like no material because they're so small, and nylon strings are really cheap compared to steel strings. So ukuleles are just one of the most inexpensive instruments out there.
Oh yeah, they're.
There was a proposal in a couple of schools to switch the 3rd grade recorders to ukuleles because they wouldn't be as fucking awful on everyone's ears.
Those people don't know good music when they hear it.
True, as someone who taught 3rd grade recorder class, I agree. The 3rd graders with fucking absurdly loud recorders that break your ears whenever they play great music.
I mean, truth be told, when I did it in 3rd grade, yes, the music and it was loud and obnoxious, but like they're fucking 3rd graders. They're not gonna.
Yeah, but that's why they said give them ukuleles so they can't fuck up with the recorders and make loud ass noises. What I think is better is teaching 4th and 5th grade band. You don't know pain in your ears until you've had a 4th grader blasting a trumpet as loud as he can in a small isolated room.
I used a baritone as
did I.
As my musical instrument.
I think we're the only 2 people on Earth that can say that. Yeah, I also chose the baritone. An instrument that most people don't know exists, and if they do, they probably only know it because there's an anime named after it.
Yeah.
Which I have not watched, but I have heard good things about.
I probably didn't watch it either.
Sound euphonium?
That's the other name for a baritone.
Yeah. That's the name of the anime, is Sound Euphonium.
Damn.
Okay, question about Raisin. How the fuck does he play a harp? Like, there's a harp in the music that plays when he does the Galdrar. Where is he getting that harp from?
I don't know. Does he manifest one?
He has magic powers, but instead of using them to fight, he uses them to spawn harps.
No excuse. They need to learn. They need to learn early and learn the hard way. Start with. God no.
True.
That won't help with their musical genius, unfortunately.
It's really funny because the only classes that are actually good with the recorders are the special ed classes. Which is really funny because they struggle with every other part of music, and you give them a fucking recorder and it just clicks with them.
Oh no, Dad Killer broke.
Damn, no more Fire Emblem.
Save your skill on the upper right house, while the heal skill is at the bottom left house. Got it. Basically, go for the upper right.
I know you should name your next weapon.
Because...
Yeah, you can get both.
Yeah, I'll go for both, obviously, but it's like, I'm going to put more of an emphasis on the upper right.
Savior's really good.
Yes, it is. I managed to save all these green units 2 playthroughs in a row in 5 turns.
There's bonus. Is there bonus experience for saving all of them?
I wish there was. Like, if I was doing like a legacy game with Smith, then I would definitely like have it as like one of the things.
Damn.
But it would be the can I fucking speak? Holy shit!
Okay,
12-hour shifts, man.
Basically,
like the arrival in a set amount of turns would be the main, and then the clear bonus would be the amount of units you save.
Basically, there's no consequence if they die.
Mm-hmm.
There is none. No.
Okay, then I'm not gonna. Thank God. At least release.
But you
some
still
of the
kind of like
stress.
want to get. You still want to get there in like less than 7 turns, or 7 turns or less, to get the max bonus XP.
Yeah.
Can the special ed kids play Wonderwall on the recorder? Can they? Yeah.
Fucking, I'm sure some of them have learned how by now. Those kids just got it. I don't know what it is about their brains, but they just understood how the recorder worked.
Oh, is he a bow knight?
No, he's a lance knight, but he does use bows. He comes with a brave lance, which is really nice.
Yes.
You should have given Oscar bows.
We didn't. Huh? What's going on? Oh.
Lucia, Bastion, are you sure you want to do this? The words of Ike ring yet in my ears.
We were so trapped by your own ideas that we were unable to sympathize with your feelings. I'm terribly sorry. Hi, Zenny.
Because the two of you think to put me above all else, you say you will sacrifice your own lives for me. Yet, even if I'm able to borrow of Ike's strength and win back Crimea, if the cost of that victory is the lives I used to, I shall never smile again. And joy, never again will that emotion fill my heart. I have just like a little clip of Alencia with just the I will never smile again. Please aid Ike and rescue Joffrey and others, then return to me. Come back alive. For you, we would the world itself depart.
I used to have Ellie would
We'll be
make me
back.
Yo Mama joke in game.
Oh, what, GIF?
just a picture of Elliewood making a Yo Mama joke.
Ah.
When Elliewood dies, he says mother, father. But if you take a screenshot at the right point, it just says mother, comma, fat.
So, 15 strength and
Shit.
terrible skill.
Shit. Horrible skill. Yeah, she is not good. Bash is better, but he's also not good. Yo, corrosion! Holy shit, corrosion!
Khalil has more speed than him at 18, and she has 1 less magic than him.
Yeah, he's not too great either.
No.
He does have decent weapon ranks. I mean, having a wind at base is nice.
Oh, he can use
Blizzard.
Tornado at base, a 6 might tome, and you can just give him an
You
Elf
can use
Thunder.
Blizzard, which even if it's not particularly good, it's still a siege
tome. Yeah.
Yeah. And he's only 1 rank away from Meteor.
Like, he does have, like, good strength, too. Like, 12 strength is pretty good for...
Yeah, he can use siege tomes well. Which is really the best thing that mages can do in this game. Unfortunately, he has knives. And corrosion, which is arguably the worst skill in the game.
Just Silverlance him, dude.
Fine.
And just keep moving to the bullet.
I have a screenshot of Carla's dialogue in the village where she says, "My brother's strokes are far more lovely," while half blinking so it looks like bedroom eyes. Absolute cinema. My
Beautiful.
God.
I love Fire Emblem.
Last time I checked, Carol was trying to kill Carla for the entirety of FE7.
Yeah, well, Carol's a fucking demon in FE7.
I know, Carol's a psychopath.
Carol is just the worst guy. Yet another reason why Harkin is better. Gotta pair Harkin with someone other than Isadora, though.
Why?
It's funny.
You heartbreaker, you.
Okay, Luna just did a backflip.
Nice.
She walked into my room, jumped in the air and did a backflip, and then left.
Cats are funny creatures.
Oh, she got scared of something, but I don't know what.
Cats are certainly creatures.
Yeah.
They arguably are. I don't know if I would agree, but you could make an argument that they are creatures.
There's no arguably. They are creatures.
I love the FE7 text where it just says, "Minion is dead."
It's a really good line.
Dead.
Minion is dead. I mean, it's true. It's true, she was.
It got like Nurgle like just kind of posing over her grave. That meme, and it just says Minion is dead.
What about the... Hold on. You and Farrah talked about this during Sacred Stones, but what about all those pictures where it's just the character's face, and there's several of them, and it's going straight to the other person?
Oh yeah, brother, you're starting to anger me.
Yes.
Yeah, the classic.
Kent, my boon companion.
Kent, my boon companion.
What is that?
That is cancel.
What?
Or guard, as it's called in this game.
It just says if your opponent wants to make an attack, they don't.
No, you can't. Meanwhile, Renault has 5 supports that can only be done in Hector mode, and you have to also get the extra chapter requirement while also getting the support in the same chapter. Also, you get him in the second you get him in like... Well, Jesus Christ, you only have basically 2.5 chapters to get them, too.
Yeah, pretty much. It's pretty lame. Where is it? Do I even have it here?
Shout out to Google Translate at FE8 where Erica says, "I wish to ride my brother's tribute with great force."
Oh no.
I mean, that's just canon though.
It doesn't have to be explicitly said. Everybody's thinking it.
Listen, if Erica is to become the Queen of Renee, the only way for that to happen without Ephraim dying is for her to marry Ephraim.
It is a nightmare. TBF, I had done Renault Lucius A support before. It was a hassle, but it was worth
that dialogue.
But it was worth it. I have heard that it's a good support.
There you go, Nick. Some good ones for you.
I can't look at it right now.
Fate's dialogue is, oh no, that's Awakening dialogue, right, Nina? No. Is Nina Awakening or Fate's?
I don't know.
Yeah, no, she's from Fate's, okay. I thought so. It looks like Fate's. Yeah, don't call it stalking, but seriously, I have seen you singing in the bath. Wise words, Nina. Wise words.
I did a 3-way support with Canas, Renault, and Barcha, only getting to C rank, but it was pretty funny for the final map.
I am a card. Your corpse will be the sustenance that feeds my hunger for fame.
Nina is fate.
Parody.
Nina is fate, says Moon. Yang.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Some crit. He only had 6 health.
He wanted to make sure he was gone, Nick.
Oh god, bandits.
Absolutely
the
sure.
unfortunate thing about Renault Lucius support is that if you do get them to A, that means you can't get Lucius and Raven to A rank, and their A support is just really good.
They gay.
Pretty much, yeah.
You know that Raven is in Smash Ultimate as a spirit?
He's a spirit,
Yes.
yeah.
I just think that's funny. Of all FE7 characters, they chose Raven.
Yeah.
They knew
Who else
he
would
was.
they choose?
They would choose these
Hector?
nuts.
Elliewood?
They're in there. Raven,
They're in there too.
Raven. Nino.
Well, Nino's a fan favorite. Raven is one of the best characters in the game.
Ninian was obvious.
Yeah, Ninian's a main fucking character. Raven is the bottom of Praxis.
The fuck, he is the bottom?
He absolutely is. Yeah, Raven and Rucker are both stickers in,
Oh, I didn't know about
Brawl.
I didn't know about Brawl. I did not pay attention a lot to Brawl stickers.
Neither did I, because Brawl had trophies, which
Are better.
way fucking better than spirits and stickers are, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much, and I would rather have Raven be gay.
Is that a berserker with a wolf head?
Yes,
Yeah.
they look sick as fuck, and they don't have Wrath in this game for some reason. Which I think is kind of stupid. They should.
So you either make Raven gay or you make Raven a sister complex lover. I like the latter.
Exactly, Jabraxis, you get it.
Raven secretly loves dominant femboys, which is so real. Oh god. So question, would he love Rosado?
Absolutely.
I think he would
Which is
be
funny
annoyed at
because
Rosado and punch him in the face.
I fucking hate Rosado.
I think
Me too.
I think we all just do
I
not like
despise Rosado. Yeah, I do not care for his personality. His design
It's okay.
looks decent. It looks decent in 2D. Like in fan art and his heroes art, all that stuff, he looks decent. In 3D, the hair just freaks out with the physics engine and looks god awful.
What doesn't freak out with the physics engine in that game?
That is very true. But his hair is one of the worst offenders.
But if you want to see like shit freak out, you play Scarlet and Violet. Like it's really weird. Like
If you want to see shit freak out, you play Persona 4 Dancing.
like the history teacher, like her hair is like always doing this weird fucking thing, and she's like evil for some reason. She gives you a nasty plot. Well, I don't know, man. She's got some weird lore. Damn it, I can't find this stupid fucking meme.
The FE7 spirits are Lynn, Elliowood, Raven, Hector, Ninian. Oh my god, Carol is there too.
Yeah, which also makes sense. He's a fan favorite and appears in FE6 as well.
Fan favorite, no matter how psychotic he is in FE7.
Well, it's mostly because of his FE6 appearance, because the funny growth rates.
Right.
If you get a +1 in something where you can get a +2, that's a bad level up.
I thought Carol was pretty cool in FE6. That's like this old but knowledgeable guy, and then you just find out his past in FE7. He's like, oh my god, no wonder he became a saint.
Yeah.
Yeah, Renault's pretty yeah.
There you go, Grail. There's some air physics that definitely exist.
That definitely
No.
exists.
I'm not playing that right now. I'll watch it later.
The psycho ones are the hottest according to the fandom.
That's also true. People love crazy people.
I mean, despite his objective in FE7, Carol's definitely a handsome man. I'm still wondering how he went from.
He's
I'm still wondering how
he's one of the only like evil Sakaans.
Yeah, that's true. He is Sakayan, and
There's so few Sakaans that are like genuinely bad people.
Well, his village was kind of like that because of their sword.
Yeah.
I'm still wondering how he went from what he was in FE7 to what he is in FE6, honestly. He had a revelation. That's literally all I could say, that he had a revelation.
He saw Christ.
Carla died.
And so do I. He's on my bed.
Carla died. That was his revelation.
Jesus.
Carla died? Wow, who cares?
Son of God. Come here, boy.
Wow, Carla died. Who cares?
Carla doesn't exist in Elliowood mode.
No, she does not, unfortunately.
I'm convinced that Carla wasn't meant to be in the game.
They put her in the game because they had. They put her in the game because they had to have
so many empty unit slots. We need more units.
They put her in the game because
like
they had to have
empty slots.
They had to have a connection for fur in FE6.
There are 255 unit or 256 unit slots in FE7's code, which includes all bosses, all playable units, and even then, there's like 150 leftover slots that aren't used.
Farina and Carla don't exist in Elliowood Moverson. That is true. It's harder to keep her alive.
Farina at least is on a map that you don't go to in Elliowood mode, right?
It's harder to keep her alive in the duel with Bartra than the rest of the game.
Yeah, you have to give Bartra like an iron axe so he doesn't kill her.
Or a bow.
Or the other risk is that she crits him, and then he dies because his stats also suck.
Basically, you give him a bow, and you give him that guard that prevents critical hits.
Yeah, the Iron Guard, yeah.
Because Carla can't kill, because she's not strong enough.
I usually give the Iron Rune.
We love the Iron Rune.
Because his luck is like 3.
I definitely would give the Iron Rune to like the characters that
need it. Yeah.
I find that Raven and Canos tend to be really bad on luck as well.
Yeah, Raven's not a bad candidate for it. Like, I got a really
I use Raven all the time.
17 luck.
Meanwhile, FE6 only has one spirit, and it's Lilina. Yeah, excluding Roy, it's just Lilina.
Raven's stats are weird because on paper he kind of sucks. Like his bases aren't that high. His growths are pretty fucking low, for the most part.
He just works.
His promotion is bullshit. Insanely good. Hero is just really fucking good in GBA, but he always just works out well.
You know what they could have done for you know what they could have done for FE6 spirits, Andrew? They could have just added Marcus.
Yeah, they didn't add Marcus, did they?
No, not FE6 or FE7 spirits. I mean,
yeah.
Nick, they should have added Marth.
Marth is a spirit. Well, I mean, a player spirit.
No, he's a playable character.
Base level Bartra after promotion with an Iron Rune guarantees that he lives in one round, which really says something about the state of Sakai. They never recovered after the tariffs.
But Sakai is partially based on America, so they didn't get hit as hard.
I don't know about that.
What the fuck do you mean?
Oh, I know. Actually, I could see that.
Yeah, the Sakaians are based on a mixture of Mongolian, Amur River, and indigenous American cultures. Like their clothes are very heavily inspired by Odo culture in East Russia.
Go buy the Thunderbird TM Moon.
God damn!
Like the law of Sakai. The law of Sakai thing is very heavily based on how Europeans perceived indigenous American tribes,
or purposeful,
and their way of fighting as well on horseback is as well.
That's true. Yeah, there's a lot of FE6 characters they could have added as spirits for Smash Ultimate, but they only added.
Oh, there's so many. The Lena should just give you a nuke.
Anyway, I said they didn't add Marcus, they didn't add Percival, Zephiel, not even Milady.
Milady. You have to tip your fedora as you say it. Why did you not use the Killer Lance?
Genealogy spirits have Sigurd,
you would have killed with a crit.
Sigurd, Seliph, Leaf, and Julius. Also Deirdre, Andrew. Deirdre is a spirit too.
Sigurd should be playable, and he should ride a horse the whole time.
How would that work, honestly?
Fucking same way characters ride horses indoors in this game.
Add Sophia.
He's just on a horse. He's giant. Add Sophia as a playable character.
No, I think he meant as a spirit. Fuck it, if they added a...
Add Sophia as a spirit, and her ability makes you worse. It just lowers your stats.
No, they should have also had Faye as a spirit.
True, actually. They really should have. I don't know how they didn't.
I don't know how they didn't add more like Manicheets, more of the dragon characters in Fire Emblem as spirits.
Yeah, well, Mur is a spirit, right?
Mur is not a spirit.
Mur is not a spirit? What the fuck?
I think the only Sacred Stone spirits are just Ephraim, Erica, Leon, and I think that's it. Unless I'm missing someone.
I wish that he had a Manicheet playable in Smash.
That would be an interesting mechanic, but no, it's funny. The Dragonborn was kind of like almost there, but not really. They just made him a Mii costume. Like, I'm just wondering how they would like incorporate like shouts and different spells into the into this kit.
Sigurd Upbeat is just Mario World reference where you ditch Yoshi into a pit.
True.
La Rochelle is La Rochelle's the other spirit. All right. Is Joshua one of them, or no? Is it just La Rochelle?
La Rochelle, more like La SBN.
I am obsessed with lesbians.
There's a lot of lesbian characters in Fire Emblem. Debatably.
I don't think it's debatable.
Like, a shocking. Well, for La Rochelle, it's not debatable whatsoever. She explicitly says that she is attracted to Erica. Fire Emblem doesn't have many gay male characters, but for some reason they have just like a lot of lesbians. Yeah, but to be fair, that's also a more recent game. Up until Three Houses, actually,
And the most
there had
notable
only
one
been, like,
is
one-
definitely Heather.
Yeah, we don't really talk about Heather.
No, Larsho
I
seems
just
pretty
brought
gay.
it up.
Okay, obviously, since Larsho can marry Ephraim, let's change the term to bisexual because Larsho can marry.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
Which also,
Yeah, there's not many. There's not
also,
many male
if we think like
pairings in
that,
Fire Emblem.
if we think like that, then that means you could literally make a claim for half the Fire Emblem cast of all games that they're all bisexuals.
Well, not really.
Okay,
Most Fire Emblem characters don't really express any romance, but for the ones that do, the majority of them don't express towards the same sex whatsoever until like 3 houses.
Well, I mean,
there are a few that do.
I mean, like
You know,
Sacred Stones is the
Rickard.
Yeah, Sacred
You
Stones.
have all of Sacred Stones.
You have
Rickard in FE3. You have Heather, as mentioned, in Radiant Dawn.
Rickard and FE3, as well as the remakes.
Who's the one archer with purple hair who like has like a boner for the
Leon.
knight who lost his family?
Leon.
Yeah.
For what was his name again?
Valbar.
Valbar.
Yeah.
What was his fucking name? Also, Tsubasa from TMSFE is also part of the spirit list. I know that. You have
Shout
me
out
and
to
Morim.
Marin.
It's canon, I promise.
Shout out to Marin.
Oh, that's right. He can't speak.
I love Marin.
He just has a wolf as a head. Pretty metal.
Oh god, I just realized every single time Heather opens her mouth, I'm going to be able to play the cousin sound effect.
Why?
Because she's a lesbian.
Oh.
As far as I know, she's the only character in all of Fire Emblem who's, like, actually a lesbian.
It's overdone. Like she's kind of like a
really bad.
horny dude in a bar.
It is really, really bad. Like, most people agree that she was done very poorly.
She's just very unlikable. Like, it doesn't help that like FE10 had like a low development time. There were so many support conversations that they had planned.
But anyone can support anyone. Every character can support every character. Isn't that great? Shout out to the fact their support chains are 7 sentences total.
Yeah, I mean, sure, anyone can support anyone, but it's like not great at the same time.
It's like, really bad.
Now, do I have to
like,
have...
The poor Dawn Brigade just has nothing going on for them. You gotta, it's an arrive point, and you gotta, and you don't have to talk to Joffrey, but you could.
And why do I have to be up there by turn 7?
For the bonus XP. Like the max amount of bonus XP.
Oh,
you have to be there by turn 7 at the latest. Like, if it's turn 8, you start losing bonus XP.
I see. I have some stuff to say about Heather when you get to Radiant Dawn.
Yeah, Nick, if you want a great example of a great support chain in FE10,
Radiant Dawn.
Astrid and Edward C support. It's random which line you get, but essentially it is. Astrid says, "Oh, Edward, I worry about you. Make sure to stay safe." And then Edward says, "Hi there. It's good to see you're still fighting." And that's the entire support.
It's literal Oblivion dialogue.
Yeah, so every C and B rank support is one line from each character, and the line they give is randomly selected out of a pool of like 2 to 6 lines.
On turn 15, Gals just arrived, so get their.
And then in A rank, one of the characters gets 2 lines instead.
Ooh.
Oh no!
It's really fucking bad. I wish that Galzus arrived on turn 15. I love Galzus.
Galzus is certainly the man.
What a unit, though. What a stat line. Can't believe they really said, yeah, if you're struggling in the last chapter, here's a unit with, he's a hero, he's got cap stats, A-rank axes, Luna, and Astra, and they can both proc at the same time, so you can proc Luna on each of your 5 Astra hits.
We will get to the bastardization of supports in Radiant Dawn. I have so much to say about that.
It's very funny.
Oh my god, this Falcon Knight's dodging everything. Except that.
I need this tattoo.
Gosh darn Rick.
I hate
tattoos.
I need that tattoo.
I hate tattoos as well.
Nick, look at that tattoo.
Of it just saying "I hate Hubert." I just had a
It's
giant
just
picture
got a
of Hubert on
Hubert
the
picture
back.
on his back. I need that tattoo.
Oh. Is that
Yeah,
why?
that's what I meant by turn 6.
Yeah, it's Galzus.
Is that the Crimean army? Where is Gawain's son? Ah, he's much improved. He is his father's son, after all. Contrary to my initial estimation, he may prove to be worthy.
What? Him. It's him.
If you get there, if you arrive before turn 5, he'll appear on the cliff in a different cutscene right near the house that has Nihil. But Ike and the Black Knight will still talk before the chapter ends, and they talk as if
Nick.
as if he arrived on turn 6, as if they
Nick,
see
you
each other.
want something really funny?
What?
Put someone in 2 range of the Black Knight.
Why?
He's actually right. He's actually right.
Yeah, they won't die. Just trust me.
And you can save state if you want.
Yeah, you can say if you want.
Right here?
No. Wait, no. At the maximum range, they have to use his 2 range attack.
So
No, that's the minimum range.
No,
That's the maximum range of the Black Knight.
You can be anywhere near him. You just can't attack him.
So right
Like
here.
if you just
Yeah. Exactly.
like if you stand next to him, like he just won't attack you. Like he's just made to sit there.
That is. Wait, is that true on this map?
Yeah.
Oh. I just wanted Nick
he-
to see the,
I mean, he
the
made
funny
a
sword
save
laser.
state, so it's not like nothing's
I
gonna
just
happen.
wanted Nick to see the funny sword laser.
I mean, he could see it in chapter 27 when he also has a sword laser.
That's true.
So that's when I get Ragnar.
Yeah, you get it at the very end of chapter 27 when you actually fight the Black Knight.
Shout out to Roy.
Why? Are we
He is
saying
not
that?
our boy.
Attack him at one range where you're the
Because
most
he also
vulnerable.
gets
Promise
his
me-
personal weapon at the end of the fucking
Promise
game.
nothing would happen.
Remember when Leaf got his only personal weapon in chapter 1?
The light brand.
And it was
Yes, I
useful
remember
until,
that.
like, endgame, basically.
True. Remember Kingmaker,
Hearing
where it
that.
gave me charm as well.
That shit's so broken. Nick, you remember the Bayo sword?
The Bayo Blade, yeah, I do remember that.
Do you remember what it gives you?
It gave me Vantage, didn't it?
Advantage and...
I forgot what else did it give me Wrath as well?
yeah, it gives you Vantage Wrath.
Chapter 27 is the third to last chapter of the game, Nick. So Ike doesn't get his personal weapon directly at the end of the game. Nice.
Okay, technically Roy also gets his in, like, the 4th to last chapter of the game. So... If
if you don't get all the legendary
If you
weapons,
don't get the
it is
fi-
the
yeah,
it is the
yes.
last chapter of the
Yes, but if you get all the legendary weapons, you have, like, a couple chapters left.
game. No, you didn't get the good ending.
Yeah,
you
Nick,
got the legendary
Nick, you should
weapon.
save state, and you should attack the Black Knight at your range.
I already did save state. I'm also not doing that.
But Nick, you have a save state. So you can rewind. I just want you to see this funny fucking animation.
You have to attack him, though.
Motherfucker, straight up lasers you.
I'm pretty sure you have to actually initiate an attack with the Black Knight. Like, he's just gonna chill there.
That's what I said. Attack him at your range. Is that cancel?
No, he didn't. He just didn't have a weapon. He just didn't have a 1 to 2 range weapon equipped.
Oh, what did the boss proc?
Yeah, Black Knight did nothing.
He has parity.
Oh, okay.
Useless.
Lame. Or actively harmful, if you're in terrain.
Yeah,
Nick, please stay in the tag this, Matt. It's so funny. I want to know the Black Knight's reaction to a random Pegasus Knight flying up and just attacking him. Like, what? No, at 2 range, Nick. Oh my god, she doesn't die. And he can't activate a skill at 2 range.
She lives.
You have animations on?
No, I don't.
Run now, and I'll let you live. I would have been funny if you crit.
It would have been really funny if he crit. What do you think of the fucking laser, Nick?
So fucking fast, I couldn't even see it. Alright, I'll turn on animation so I can see it.
Yeah, he can't proc Luna here, so you're okay anyway.
Yep. The Black Knight's like, what a fucking idiot.
Laser.
He just shoots a fucking laser beam.
Was not that different from seeing it off, like, far away, honestly.
I gotta piss, I'll be right back.
I just love that he fires lasers at you. Because, you know, that's how swords work.
Yes, definitely. She is terrible. Does he have a Lagoon? No, he does not.
No.
What can Nick...
You also do have to kill him.
No, I don't, but it's funny.
Holy shit, Ricard? Isn't that an enemy from FE4?
Holy fuckles, it's Ricardo.
No, that's a different guy.
I don't care. I'm still saying Ricardo.
Ricardo is FE3. Am I misremembering this motherfucker's name?
Rickard. His name is Ricard. Diegard. Or something, I don't know.
I don't know, I'm thinking of Riddell.
Oh, Riddell.
Yeah, the
no
purple
matter
Zane.
one's proven deeds, one defeat unmans us all. And so it ends.
He's worse than Zane because he doesn't have the giant lance.
Can I get the Nihil scroll and then end the chapter, Nick?
Yes, I'll get it.
Nice. God damn
very
it,
nice.
You could have gotten it with Leith. This cat walks up to your door, what do you do?
Subhuman!
This cat walks up to your door, what do you do?
I don't know.
Obviously you give her an Isle Scroll.
Of course, why didn't I
not
think
me
of that?
particularly. Not me particularly, I don't have that. Hold a moment, please! God damn it, Nick.
I mean, I skipped her reading. I'm gonna skip his reading as well.
He tells Bastion to shut up.
He told Lucia to shut up as well.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, they both deserve it. Lucia more.
Because she has 15
Why does she
strength.
have hair? I really hope that she loses some of her hair. I think that would do her a lot of good.
Why?
I really hope her hair gets like
Why?
cut off at some point.
Why?
I just think it would be neat. I think her character would look a lot better if somebody just like cut off her hair with a sword.
Her hair's the best part.
Nick, you're gonna hate FE10.
You're gonna be really mad.
You're gonna be really fucking mad.
They cut her hair.
You know, she cuts her own hair, right? I just remember that her hair gets cut with a sword. I can't remember who does it specifically.
Well, Cat just barges into your house and tells you to close your damn door.
Yeah, a fucking mountain lion walks into your house.
Don't heal, you simpletons.
Oh yeah, you should have brought Volk to steal that staff.
Lucia needs a hair. He needs a haircut. Needs a haircut. Her bangs have split ends.
So true.
Yeah, dude, get the nihil scope first.
I was gonna talk. Oh right, hold on. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, have Kieran talking and arrive.
Oh, okay. Wait, can Kieran also recruit Joffrey?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he gets recruited at the end of the map regardless who talks to him or if they don't talk to him, so you're fine.
Alright.
I'm afraid you are as weak as a little baby.
Yeah, I love that Marcia didn't get killed by the Black Knight. That's so funny to me.
Yeah, she just barely lives.
The Black Knight was being generous.
He was holding back. By the way, Nick, did you look at his skills?
Skills? No. Stats? Yes.
He has a funny skill called,
Renewal.
Oh, he doesn't have Imbue?
And Luna.
Imbue is not
only
in this game.
Radiant Dawn? Okay.
Yeah, Imbue is only in Radiant Dawn.
That's unfortunate. In Radiant Dawn, he has a personal skill to make so he can't take damage.
That's called Great Shield.
No, it's always active. It's not random. He can only take damage from weapons that have been blessed by the goddess.
I see.
Yeah.
In Radiant Dawn, that goes away.
It does go away, but the fact that it exists is very funny to me. They were like, "Fuck, we made him vulnerable to effective
be able
weapons."
to take him down.
It's very funny watching some random axe knight with a hammer be able to take him down in one hit theoretically.
Crime Royal Knight. Goddamn it, I'm eating. Unfortunately, a second I put a cracker in my mouth. A peanut butter cracker.
Crime in Royal
Valid.
Knight. Dodgers lost. God damn it.
Crime and Royal Knight, 5th Platoon, Captain Kieran reported for duty, sir. Kieran, you live? Yes,
No.
sir, General. I was taken prisoner by Dane and held in the dungeon of Cantius Castle. Oh, it was a vile place. They tried all manner of terrible tortures on me, but I resisted to the last. Then I was freed by a company of mercenaries in the hire of Princess Alencia. Since that time, I have been faithfully at the side of the princess, protecting her from all harm. Is the princess in good spirits? She is! General Joffrey, it is her great wish that you live, so that she may see you once again. Is that so? Very well. Now that I've heard that, I must stay alive at any cost. Rally your hearts, men of Crimea, and we will fight and we will win. The princess needs her castle. Arrive. Yep. Cool.
I have arrived.
And yet another General Dane is defeated.
Interesting.
I wonder how powerful you will become, Army of Crimea. I look forward to our next meeting.
Yeah, you're gonna get fucked up.
My Lord Ike.
Princess Alencia, so you came after all.
Thanks to your words, both of my
Hey,
friends
yo.
came to
She what
understand how
now?
vital it was.
I don't understand the feelings of knights, but I do understand how important your former retainers are to you. And I also understand the strong support with which they provide you. I'm happy we were able to save them.
As am I. For obvious reasons.
Alright, shall we return? If I'm going to be fighting with them, I should probably introduce myself.
Wait, my Lord Ike.
Yes?
As you said, Lucia and the others are very important to me. They are family. I may presume too much, but, well... My Lord Ike, you and the others are also irreplaceable to me, so... I ask for your continued support.
I'm once again asking for your financial support.
Of course, it's an honor. Alencia to become Queen Alencia Sanders.
Princess!
God.
Joffrey! Princess, to behold you again, it's... If you had lost your life today, this reunion would not be taking place. Joffrey, did you hear me? Be careful. Yes, Princess. Lucia told me what occurred. Our country and Princess now exist as one.
I'm sorry. What the fuck is going on with this color palette?
I don't know. It was never our
He looks
intent to
so
sacrifice...
bad.
I mean, they fix it in Radiant Dawn. I mean, he is the green unit.
Yeah,
It was
he is
never our
literally a
intent to
green
sacrifice
unit.
your appearance for the sake of the nation. Please forgive us.
Jesus Christ.
But soft, what luck that we do feel fate's kiss? Anon, the clouds do part, and the rains do stop. Heaven itself does sing and does rejoice at the return of our one true ruler. O Princess, until world's end, do you we vow to follow. We are planets of your fair blazing sun.
No longer will we think of honor and dying in so cavalier fashion.
Oh, I love Cavaliers. It's a great class.
No matter
Yeah.
the difficulties we face, we will choose the road that allows us to continue living at your side.
Joffrey, Bastion, Lucia, thank you. Thank you. I am so very happy. With you at my side, I want to retake the kingdom of Crimea. Please, lend me your strength. Of course. For our fair son, we would this life forswore.
To you, Princess Alencia, we three pledge our eternal loyalty. They really love this theme from FE1, and they brought it back for its remake, FE7, and this
Yes.
game.
To be fair, it's really good.
Yeah.
Why appear now? Do you mean to tell
FE1
me?
in general has very good music.
Do you mean to tell me you purposely waited until the battle was over?
I know how your mind works. I assumed you would attack the moment you saw me. But perhaps you've learned to judge the importance of time and place.
To a mercenary, nothing's more important than the contract between him and his employer.
Shall we call off our contest then? When you die here, you'll be in breach of contract after all.
That's not a problem. All I have to do is win. Ready yourself.
Oh shit, Ike, your stats aren't high enough for this
Are
yet.
they actually fighting? What the?
Yeah, you proc Aether.
That was
That was a
terrible.
crit. That was a crit. You're not as overly clumsy as I had feared. It is regrettable that your weapon is so poorly made.
Why do my attacks have no effect?
My armor is blessed by the goddess. Only weapons that are also blessed can so much as scratch it.
So common weaponry is useless. Is that it?
You should not worry about such trivialities. You possess the sacred blade Ragnell, do you not? It is the counterpart to my blade, Alendite. Tell me you are not idiot enough to leave it in that place. You took it with you, did you not? Along with your father's corpse?
That sword. The one you threw to my father like an act of charity. The one he refused. That's Ragnell?
I claim victory today. When we next meet, bring Ragnell. Without the proper weapon, I grow bored. Bye-bye!
Your reward for keeping all three alive is a pre-screening premiere of Five Nights at Freddy's 2 in theaters December 5th, 2025.
That's oddly specific.
Ike and company
You like rocks?
break the siege of Delbray Castle and join ranks with the Crimean retainers therein. The army grows to its largest size yet, and with the addition of the retainers, truly becomes the armed force of its name. In addition, their recent heroic acts finally moved the conservative galleons to dispatch much-needed reinforcements. The long-awaited warriors of Gallia marched through the treacherous Marhat mountain range, a series of jagged peaks that spread across southern Crimea. They then slipped through the gaps in the Dane forces and moved forward towards Crimea's army. Gallia rises. This information emboldens Ike, and he marches the army at top speed to join their new allies. But then what happened?
You're now going to Eat Rock chapter.
Yep, I see the.
I can't
see
fucking
chat.
wait.
I see chat right now.
Yeah, eat rock. I'm clever.
Turn my light on. Huh?
I think that's the ball.
Is it? Nick voiced the barn, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yep. I played this game too many times.
How are you
Yes, no.
feeling? Ah, yes, this. It is good to hear that you are well. Not surprising. It is a beautiful day. Yes, we hawks enjoy the smell of the sea as well.
You sound like a dying giraffe, Nick.
Then you are I'm not the one saying that.
That's me.
Then you are Good. And how is Lord Lorizon?
I'm more trying to do deer than giraffe, but
I thought his condition might have improved.
deer or
Well.
goat.
Let's hope for a bridal tomorrow. Lots? You can understand what the Heron Princess is saying, can't you, Your Majesty? Yes, well, some of it, at least. Oh, you weren't around when Racing first got here, were you, Lots? When he arrived, he was just like this. You'd never know it by how fluently he speaks our modern tongue, would you? Now that you mention it, he does use some funny words when he gets angry. But the letter that just arrived is written in standard script, isn't it? Over these 20 years, he's gained total mastery of you. You read the letter, didn't you? You read the letter, didn't you? No, I just caught a glimpse of it in your hand, that's all. I'm sorry, Your Majesty. You little scamp. Yes, that's right. It's a letter from Racing. It appears the Crimean army has passed safely through Dane and is on its way to the homeland. Yes, Racing is fine, but I wonder what happened. He doesn't give details, but he asks Phoenicis to send reinforcements. If Prince Racing is asking for help, things must be fairly serious. I'd like nothing better than to take wing immediately, but I can't leave Lord Lorizon and Leanne here alone. No, that won't work. Don't try that look on me. There's no way I'm taking you with me. Yeah, that's crazy talk. I am feeling splendid, and I am growing used to the smell of the sea. Unchanged. Yes. I suppose it's time to put my plan into action. What is it? A letter? What good news. So he's doing well, isn't he? Alright, I'm off to Gallia to get things settled. I'll go with you. Lots, I want you to watch over Leanne and help her pack. Yes, sir. I don't have any idea what you're trying to say. Maybe I should talk louder. Do you want me to put this in that bag? Got it. In it goes. I'm getting the hang of this. I'm putting it in the bag!
Put the money in the bag.
What? Is something wrong?
Blah, blah. Blah, blah.
What are you... over there? Behind me? What? Someone is behind me? Gah!
Blah, 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 blah.
You want your father to be killed, then by all means, keep screaming.
Lot's entire personality is being a green unit.
That's the same pronunciation. Basically.
Greil.
Ha! Uncle son.
Guys?
What?
Something going on. Oh,
I think it's
something is going on. It's funny, stream's not having this issue.
Nick. Yeah, stream is not having any issue.
Yeah, I guess it was just
No.
just a Discord thing.
I'm getting negative vibes.
Yeah, I was getting negative vibes as well. Okay, we should be back now. Keep reading, girl.
I have gained that which you requested.
Stop! Just calm down. Don't do it.
Black Knight came back to Dane Castle after stealing Nick's internet. Shut up.
Show me. This way. These Heron Royals all look alike, don't they? Perhaps it proves their
That's
bloodline,
racist.
but it's unsettling how similar they are. I believe you had one in your possession previously. Yes, I tried to get her to free the Dark God from the medallion, but all she did was get sick and die. Pah! They're ridiculously frail creatures. I should have just killed her in the first place and saved some time. Might I suggest this one be treated with more care? Capturing her was not an easy task. For you, it did take quite a long time, didn't it? Diverting the sharp eyes of the Hawkking proved to be quite difficult. It required much planning and care. Ha! Don't tell me it was difficult. I know you. I know you used that arcane powder to travel about at will.
Yeah, why does nobody else have this technology?
I don't know. The powder drains my strength. For that reason, I would rather not use it unless absolutely necessary.
That's why nobody
Who
has
the
it.
fuck is some... Oh yeah, necessary, like going to visit Ike and do nothing.
Yeah. You are an enigma, Dark One. Everything you possess is
I
fey
don't
and
think
of
you can
unknown
call him
origin.
that.
The armor presented to you, do you find it dissatisfactory? No. It has my approval. The Wyvern Rajon and its armor, which renders any enemy attack impotent, both are well suited to me. They both shine because they are mine. And now the medallion and the Galder as well. They belong in my hands.
How the fuck do you hold a Galder? Isn't that like a song?
It figuratively. Will the revival of the Dark God take place soon?
Soth has that technology which you would have known if you had used him. Shake my head.
That's
Let me
actually
see.
true. Soth does learn warp at level 5.
The conditions aren't bad, but how long will they continue? Huh. It is no matter. As long as all my chess pieces are on the board, things will work out. Soon every knee will bow to Ashnard.
What is going on? What's happened here? My king. Lots, hold on. I'm so sorry. The princess. Who did this? Who was the craven dastard that did this to you? Knight in black armor. Ugh! Lots. No!
Oh my god!
Curse you, Dane. That was evilly done. Oh, if you think to play such a game, you'll not find me an easy mark.
I love Fire Emblem because it's always like, there's some great stuff going on in the world, some horrible stuff going on, and this country's pretty nice. This country over here has guys that ride dragons and an insane dictator that wants to kill everyone.
If you take off Black Knight's armor, it just reveals to be Lewis. God, imagine.
But that would mean that he has a second set of armor underneath that.
Mister, excuse me, mister. Are you guys...
Which I can believe.
Are you guys going into these mountains? There are lots of soldiers wearing black up there. Those guys, they killed my papa. My popa.
Yeah, that's not how that word is spelled.
My popa. And burned our village. That's why we went to the mountains in the first place. You're gonna go up there and take care of him, aren't you? Gonna make him pay? Please, mister, say that you are.
You're going to pay me!
My mama and my sister and me don't have anywhere else to go, and I want to go back to the cabin my popa built.
Can we recruit this guy?
I understand. We're going to take care of those guys. You just stay here a bit longer, all right?
Give this kid an axe, he can fight.
Hey, go give him heck, mister. Oh, wait. Wait, I heard those guys talking about something too. They said if anyone comes up to the mountain single file, they'd all get him all at once. It was something like that anyway. Really?
If this was Tearing Saga, you'd have recruited this child already.
That's a lot of help, thanks. Good luck, mister. Kill them all. Do it for my popa.
Can we give him a bow and just give him one base point in every stat
And just call
higher
him
than
Rolf
Rolf's?
And just call him Rolf too.
Yeah,
They
but
had to
he'll have
cut his
one base point higher in every stat more than Rolf. So he's a little better.
A little bit worse, though, because he doesn't have the same timing. By this point, you
Who
could have given
cares?
Rolf, like,
So that's
full
the
levels.
translation.
But, but if Rolf is benched, he's technically better.
Andrew, you're
That's
fine.
true.
You're fine.
But Rolfing bench is suboptimal.
Excuse me, do you have a moment?
Forsooth, what ho? My eyes behold Sir Ike. Pray tell, what would you ask of me, good sir?
Shut the fuck up, Bash, and speak like a human.
Well, I just wanted to chat. I try to speak with all the members of the army when I have a minute.
I see. A fine idea, that is. Good sir, some generals hope their soldiers to be all aloof and ready always for the fight. If all goes well, sweet happiness abounds, but if the tides do turn, then anger grows. One wonders if he can lead men at all. I, too, am often plagued by such grim thoughts.
Yeah. Listen,
Yet you walk out among your
Jesus.
men at arms, spin tales, tell jokes, and lend a willing ear. Huzzah, dear sir, huzzah until the end. In truth, I did much fear your name at first. I swore to find the mettle of the man, and studied you with cautious, steady eyes. I thought to find yourself a brutish rogue, a villain, crafty in all his fiendish plans. With status and great wealth, his only gains. Had such been your own ethic and deceit, I would have taken measures sure and swift to see your person vanish in the night. Yet, lo, what do I find before my eyes? A man so noble, true, and without peer, as would beset the moon herself with lust.
What the fuck are you talking about?
General?
he put him to sleep. What? Sorry about that. Must have dozed off. What were you saying? Something about the moon or something?
There's rabbits there.
Commander, you are tired and unaware of how your body doth cry out for rest. If it would please you, I was of a mind to partake in a sweet and soothing draught, a beverage warm and pleasant to the lips.
It's actually pronounced draft.
If you're
Okay,
offering me a
and?
cup of tea in your tent, I'll accept. That is what you were offering.
No,
right?
he was offering ale.
Oh, and I apologize in advance if I fall asleep again. I'm really tired.
Your words did make my ears alive with joy. I shall regale you with a tale or two, and poems to ease the savage toll of war.
Oh my fucking god! I will not.
You're gonna love this man.
Oh, I love man. Yeah.
Hey there, little man. Please give him Muscle Man's voice.
That's just Geets again.
Just give him Muscle Man's
The third time.
It's just Geets.
Hey there, little man.
No,
I've got
Nick,
some
it's not
fucking
Geets. Geets is the second version. It's the better version. Geese.
I've got
Remember, it's not one goose. He is multiple geese.
Geets, geese, goose.
Damn, look at those cum gutters.
I've got
fuck
serious
did you
business
just
with
call
the
him?
general of this army. Take a message, will you? And you would be? The name's
My name is
Largo.
Fat in Spanish.
Yeah, I'm a world-class berserker. You know who else will take a message? World-class berserker. That's a rather dubious title. What's this? You doubting my strength? I can pin a tiger with my bare hands. That's
Wanna
not
fucking
just hot air
get
either.
Morum over here.
Dubious.
We can test her right now.
You
we
think
have
I'm
tigers.
fooling you? Have your general hire me, and then see for yourself. You can decide how much I'm worth after you see me in action. But let me tell you, if the gold's not good enough, I'm gone. Huh. All of this sounds vaguely familiar, but at least you're confident. Like I said, world-class berserker. Here, watch me bend this lance.
Hire this man.
Alright, you're in.
We're not paying you though.
Yes, so how about taking me to meet the general? I'm the general. What? That's good. You're a funny little guy. So, seriously, where's the general's tent? Must be that big one there. Largo.
Hello.
Oh, Kalel. Hey, I thought I'd find you here, Kalel. You're looking hot. Almost as hot as me.
What else is hot?
Did you come looking for a little old me? Oh, how sad for you. My contract with this army isn't up for quite some time. Yeah, I thought you'd say that. That's why I'm joining up too. What? Are you really going to hire Largo, General Ike? That's the plan. Huh? This little guy is the general? Don't I look like the biggest fool around here? And I'm big! I'm sorry if I offended you, little guy.
I like that Ike and Engage just kind of turned into Largo.
Oh, he's such a clown. But you made a good hire after all. He's a world-class berserker. Yeah, I heard. He pinned a tiger with his bare hands. 2 of them, actually, at the same time. Yeah, that was awesome. Definitely dubious. Okay, so this...
His bases are kind of sad.
So this Largo
Like, they're not
fellow-
terrible, but they're like, they could be better.
See, my thought process... Well, actually, hold on.
Trying to find Boyd.
Basically, he's what Boyd is supposed to be, but better.
Well, usually
Worse.
Boyd is better. You just didn't
Yeah, you
level
just got a
Boyd
really
enough.
bad.
And
I
he
just
got
kind of got
he
screwed.
got a
with
little
Boyd.
speed screwed too. His speed got a little
Yeah.
sad.
Boyd is generally speaking one of like the top 5, top 6 units in the game. His
Boyd
stats
is
are
the-
fucking insane.
Yeah, Boyd is the best foot unit in the entire
he
game.
is the best foot unit in the game easily.
Yeah.
And he's better than a lot of the mounted units too. He's actually insane stat-wise, and
Yeah,
he's
so
available for the whole fucking game.
So I've heard, but so far my best foot unit is Ike.
Yeah.
You said that as you hovered over Mia, and I thought you were going to say Mia. I
Well-
would have come out of the walls and ate.
Well,
you.
well, she's one of them too, unfortunately.
Nick, look at her strength stat.
My best foot unit is
19,
Marsha.
It's 19. It's higher than Lucia's.
Wow,
What
that's
do you
high
want?
for her. Yeah, and
Yeah,
Lucia's
she's
strength
almost
isn't very
capped.
good.
She's better
She
than
is almost
Lucia.
capped. Anyway, Nick, you should give Jill some bonus experience.
Again?
He actually did.
Oh, we got more after the end of the chapter.
Hey, we got the A support.
Oh my god, finally!
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Soren.
Go away.
They're girls and cousins too.
I've been
I
thinking
know it doesn't
a lot
apply
about what,
here,
you,
but
what you
it's
said the other day.
close
And
enough.
there's something I still don't understand. You survived. You're strong. Why would you feel insecure about who you are? Tell me. Tell me everything. Curse you. Why can't you leave me be? I don't have any friends, Ike. I don't have anyone else. If I tell you and you turn on me, I don't think I can survive it. That's why you have to tell me, Soren. You'll never tell anyone else. And if you don't tell anyone, you're just gonna keep suffering. Look at you. You're a mess. Come on, talk. Jesus Christ. Soren, it's me. Trust me. I don't give two figs who your parents are. I'll stand by you. Finally, Yowie.
Yeah, finally, gay.
Ike, no, I won't. Ike. I'm branded. I'm one of the branded. A branded? What's that? It's a cross between Bjork and a Laguz. Such a taboo union violates every teaching of the goddess and of society. We are untouchables, abominations, condemned to a life of hatred and shunning from both races. Wait, hold on. Hold on a second. Let me make sure that I follow you. You're part Laguz. Yeah. This mark on my forehead is the proof. I learned about it while researching ancient books at the Minal Cathedral. Manile Cathedral. I always thought it was a birthmark. Others thought that it was the mark of a spirit charmer. What's a spirit charmer? Magic comes from interaction with spirits. If you let one into your body, it will give you tremendous power for a price. That's why the old sage was so interested in me. He thought I had struck such a deal, but instead, I was just a filthy branded. Alright, I understand. So? What do you mean, so? So you have Laguz blood in your veins. So you have a mark to prove it. So, what's the problem? What's the problem? Don't you find me repugnant? I work beside you, eat beside you. I'm nothing. I don't belong anywhere. Doesn't that sicken you? No, it doesn't change anything. You're still you, Soren. You're a capable officer of our army, and my friend. We can't keep going unless you are with us. Ike, I thought you... This is not the appropriate music for something this heavy, by the way.
No, it's really not.
Probably should have just been like no music there at all.
What? It was Gallia. The sage lived in Gallia. A few Bjorks had settled there, and... Gallia? Are you saying when the sage died, no one would help me? I couldn't speak, couldn't find food, I was dying. You were the only one who helped. You and your father. That's why you're my friend. My only friend. Well, okay, look at all these supports gone because Ike is done with supports.
Yeah.
Oh my god, finally!
We have a horse support too.
We're not gonna get it.
Yes, you are. Because who else are you going to support with?
Well, no.
Who else are you going to get a B support with?
Someone forgot to turn off their Spotify in the other tent.
Girls and cousins too.
Crossing between a Bjork and Laguz is an average Tuesday for me.
So true.
Oh, Leith, I thought about what you said, and I hear the Dragon Knight we fought in Talegro was your father. Why? Why did you stay with us? Choosing a band of mercenaries over your own father? Fate works in strange ways. Had I not known about Commander Ike and the mercenaries, had I not known about you, Laguz, I'm sure I would be with Dane even now. taking pride in my work as Dane's soldier and offering my life for Ashnard. I wouldn't have hesitated to smite you all, but now I have learned the truth. And this isn't like the time I chased your ship from Portoa, hoping to win fame and approval from my father. When I joined you, I acted on my own accord. For the first time, I chose what I thought was a righteous path. Even if my decision forced me to face my own father, it's too late to change things now. That's why I'm here. Will you shake my hand, Jill? What? I have heard of a Bjork custom where the shaking and holding of hands shows friendship. I understand you now. I empathize with your choice and admire the strength it took to make it. Leith, yes, of course. Please, let us shake. If we listen to each other and are willing to compromise, I know the Bjork and Lagoose can come to live with each other. I'm sure of it.
I love the two of them. They're great. That's a great support.
Toxic Yuri, my beloved.
It's not even toxic at the end. It's toxic at the start, but
the fuck?
They just genuinely get each other at the end. They're like, yeah, fuck it. That took work.
Volk has a support?
Yes, yeah. It is Volk's only support option.
You're there, in the bushes. You have until the count of 5 to show yourself before I start throwing sharp objects.
You can't throw
1,
shit.
2, 4. Oh dear, keep those daggers sheathed, dearest Volk. I can see why you earned such a reputation. Oh, hello, Bastion. You weren't the fellow I was expecting to see. Indulge my curiosity for a moment. Who are you working for? Knowing you, I'm surprised you haven't already checked on what I had for breakfast. So it's true then. You are working for Crimea under Commander Ike. I serve no nation. I work for Ike himself. And why is that? 10,000. 10,000? Pay me, and I'll answer that question.
I fucking love you, Volk.
You had no intention of answering my question, so you came up with a very outrageous sum. Very well. I'm not a charity. Get lost if you can't afford my fee. What has Ike got brewing in that brain of his that involves this earliest man of the shadows?
Nothing. Volk just said that he had a letter from his dad. And Ike was like, okay, I believe you. And then went with it.
Good day, Count Bastion.
Hello, 15 base strength. What an exquisite pleasure would you allow me to place a kiss upon your creamy white hand.
Never say that again.
Sorry, my lord. I've been sharpening my blade, and my hands are covered in grime.
Nonsense. I have no objections, milady. The grime merely accentuates your beauty.
This guy is a freak.
They do canonically have an affair with each other, though.
Affair? Yeah. One of them is married?
No.
Ashton.
Not. Is he married? I didn't see anything. No. I mean, they do have something going on. They definitely do.
He just looks like he's about to get a divorce.
So basically, there's no affair going on. Basically, there's no affair.
No, they just get together.
I have no objections, Bastion.
She addresses me so curtly, but it only stokes my furnace of attraction. It is only in the name of to hunt and pursue a tantalizing beast that pleases me.
Christ, Bastion, you are aggressively straight.
You have such a devious grip on my heart.
Aggressively straight.
We've gone through the yaoi, the yuri, and now we're on to the fucked up version where it's like a man and a woman get together.
And he's just the most
I don't even know if there's a name for that.
He's just the most heterosexual man you can think of. That you can see.
Yeah, really.
He's actually kind of ripped under those robes. Like, you can tell he's like,
yeah,
actually, like,
he's buff as fuck.
Volk
That's why he has such a
people's
high strength stat.
Volk gets people's docs and threatens them against people he dislikes. Bastion passionately sings their docs in a public Discord VC.
True.
Don't even
Yeah,
think
Bastion
I'm-
seems like the kind of guy who would be on 4chan constantly.
Don't even think I'm going to fall for that trick. It might work with the others, but I'm no doe-eyed fawn. Why don't you just
That's
give up
unfortunate. I
already?
love fawns.
Ah, splendid. This fawn has sharp hooves, but still she spurs my advance. Next time I shall woo her with words.
Yeah, I was going to mention that. Bastion looks like he just spends hours on different subreddits.
Yeah.
Huh, no
Yeah, it's quite bad.
Okay.
I mean,
who-
I do like how they like kind of go back and forth. Like Lucia can like say some really funny things. I think she says something really funny in Radiant Dawn, and I can't remember the lines exactly, but it's like, God damn.
Nick, you gotta use your skill scrolls, and also your bonus XP.
Right.
Give it all to Kieran so he could be the MVP more and more, like he was the last chapter.
Give it all to Leith so she can be the MVP.
I haven't checked
Give
his
it all to
stats.
Joffrey. He's
He's got
mediocre.
weird stats. Like he's level 11 with like 43 health and like 19 speed.
This got deleted with the...
Yeah.
I don't... did you delete... Wait, did you delete that messaging?
What message?
In the chat.
No, I don't have YouTube open.
Oh. I don't know what to tell you, Jbox. I didn't delete that. And Yang's the only admin I got.
Yeah, no, that's weird. My phone is at like
Is there, like, a
2%
bot that
battery,
did it?
so I'm not.
I don't
There are
ha-
no bots.
No, I don't have any bots active.
Weird.
Nice.
I don't know if YouTube's filter has any words in it at default. I don't think it does that.
They love to censor everything.
They do. It's weird. I saw a
Nice.
discussion on like basic biology in a YouTube comment section, and my comment mentioning how nudibranchs reproduce by piercing each other with a needle-like penis and then injecting sperm into the other nudibranch's blood
Okay,
got deleted by YouTube.
No shit, that got deleted.
It was on a fucking video about nudibranchs.
Strength, speed, defense. Perfect level up.
One more to cap speed.
Do it again.
I hope I get some strength.
Might have misclicked, but I don't know how I screw up that bad. Then again, I wouldn't put it past
You
me.
get
Oh,
strength
Tanner's
when
got
you
it.
feel like it.
Kind of got a bad level up.
I hope I get some strength.
We only
You mean
have 4 more tap
speed.
tests of this one.
Both.
Oh, no
I mean, that's
speed.
still a good level
That's
up.
still a great level,
still-
yeah. Just no speed.
Yeah.
I mean, if he started off with like base 19
If you,
strength, base 19 speed, it'd just be a bit better.
That's good.
Nick, remember that if in order to get transfer bonuses, the unit has to reach capped level.
Yeah, they have to be promoted and level 20, and the stats would have to be capped out too to get those
Right when you feel like
bonuses.
He's not getting strength. Watch this. Damn.
You're wrong.
Perfect level up, except
Fuck.
defense is still bad.
I mean, defense and res have the same growth. It's like 25%
Not
for
good.
him to get.
Strength,
I mean,
speed!
he's got health.
Damn.
I mean, the whole point of warriors is they're bulky in health and their defenses are like bad or eh.
So that was the point of berserkers.
Good boy to kill a Rax, he's a berserker.
I mean, he's currently
Do
he's the
berserkers
warrior
not
class.
get a crit bonus in this game?
Defense.
No.
Fuck it, I'll take it.
Rolf and
That's
Oscar are his crit bonuses.
That's so lame.
Yeah, just have Oscar and Rolf stand next to
you get strength when
Boy
you
with
feel
a
like
killer axe, and then give him like Vantage Wrath. There you go. There's your 100 plus crit machine.
What could I give?
True.
Wait, what's save? What is it? Eliminate skill and speed penalties when this unit is carrying a traveler.
Yeah, give that to a flyer.
Yeah, give that
When
to
you
Har.
rescue a unit, you don't get any penalties.
Like, just give that to Har. Like he's one of the better uses of it since already
He already
You're
has
not
Why the fuck does he have corrosion? Get rid
because
of
you made
corrosion,
him give
Nick.
him corrosion. You made Nick give him it.
I didn't give Hard corrosion.
Yes, you did. You're the one playing the game, dum dum.
Did I?
Yes, you're the one in control of the controller. I can't fucking hack into your computer and do that shit.
Thought I gave. Okay, fine. I thought he already had it.
Brother, are you goofy?
What? Maybe.
You can give that to Ike
Wrath.
after you get Resolve, because Wrath Resolve is the best skill combo in the game.
Okay, what?
Yeah,
Okay,
give
then
like-
what if I just give
I mean, guard is still like okay. Like guard and smite are like perfect for Boyd, unless you want to give guard to like Jill or something.
Nah, I'll give them.
Give him parity.
No.
But then he doesn't get support bonuses.
Guard?
Negates enemy combat release.
or guard.
Yeah, you can just give Ike like Wrath Nihil or Wrath
Once you
Adapt.
get
Wait, now what I was going to do. Let's sell that javelin.
Oh yeah, forge something.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
Oh yeah, Nick, forge the Fire Emblem.
Forge these nuts.
Actually, yeah, forge. You need to forge a new tome.
Yeah, so
Definitely.
yeah, so I'm gonna forge a new tome and call
Sell
it
your
Fire
fucking
Emblem.
light tomes, Nick.
Yeah.
There's
you
only
don't need
one playable light mage in this game, and he is not good right now. Or ever. You should forge a light tome.
I was gonna forge Fire Tome and call it the Fire Emblem.
No, forge a Thunder Tome and say no weapon XP.
Forge a Thunder Tome and call it the Fire Emblem.
Or just put weapon XP question mark, because Thor never gets it. Because he's probably
That
gonna
is
adapt
true.
too much. Weapon
Nick,
XP?
forge a Thunder Tome and call it Fire Emblem.
My first playthrough, I thought you could remove skills and they'd be back in your inventory, like Materia and FF7, so I removed Racen's
Nope.
renewal skill, and you can guess what happened next.
No, but that does work in the next game.
Yeah, thankfully.
Yeah.
Imagine if you take Resolve off of Tyronio on chapter 20 and have it on chapter 22 for Ike.
God
That's
damn.
broken.
And Celerity. Imagine if you could take Celerity off of Tormod.
Oh my god, broken. Give
Imagine
Racing the
Boots-
boots and Celerity?
I was gonna say, imagine Boots, Celerity, Ike going 14 tiles across the map to seize throne on turn 1.
Not 14. That's like
Oh, sorry,
11
eight.
move.
18.
Ike has 11 movement if he has
Okay,
that.
sorry, I was
Does
texting.
he have 11? Okay,
I was
then
texting
22.
I was texting my dad.
Because then you can dance with Racing too.
Yeah.
22 tiles on turn 1, just get straight to the fucking throne.
Yeah, that's pretty
Let's
nuts.
craft a light tome and call it use this. No, I'm crafting another thunder tome.
Call the Fire Emblem.
Weapon XP? Question mark? Yes.
Call the
crit.
Fiber Emblem.
Fiber Emblem.
Sparks.
Oh,
The
one of my
Yu-Gi-Oh card?
one of my
Chocolate.
favorite Who songs.
Sparks is the first half of the Amazing Journey, right?
No, it is not. It is the last half of the Amazing Journey.
Ah, okay.
It's
Name it,
also just all of the Underture.
Nick, you should name it Wind.
No, I like Sparks better.
You should
That's
name
funny,
it
Nick.
Forsetti.
What's funny?
I actually, in my most recent playthrough, I actually made a Thunder Tome and named it Sparks.
Nice. I will
'Cause
carry
I-
on its. I will carry
I
on
was
its
thinking
legacy.
of
should've-
like,
You
I was-
should have named
I
it
was thinking of like
Mistletoe.
something that I get, like, I didn't have like a creative name, so I just named it the base magic you get in fucking Skyrim, just sparks
Yeah.
or flames. So I went
Sparks,
with
Flames, and
Sparks.
Frostbite.
Or no, whereabouts?
Technically, you start with Flames, but you get Sparks in the
Or no,
first area.
whereabouts-
I think
is the
only
galleon-
certain races get marks. Like
Whereabouts is the
I think,
Galleon
like,
army
Kyle.
encamped? Just over those mountains. So we're finally going to join forces. Reports say that King Ashnard is gathering his forces in the capital. The time to work together is certainly upon us. Ike, there's an enemy ambush waiting for us on that mountain.
Yeah, the boy told us about that earlier.
If we go around that mountain and avoid it, how much time will we lose? A couple of days, at least. In that case, we've no choice but to go through them, right? Agreed. Wait a second. Isn't this where there's usually some sort of discussion? Hello?
Nope.
Nope. We're going forward.
Right now, if you could go first. Charge up that mountain, bro.
Oh my god, yeah, there are just rocks.
The enemy approaches, sir. Listen up, men. Let them get as close as possible before pushing the rocks over the cliff.
Eat rock.
Nick, change this man's voice to Gromit.
I'm not the one voicing him.
I like the.
I don't care. Start voicing him and change it to Gromit.
One. We must not let Crimea join forces with those subhumans. No, yes, sir. By your leave, sir. Okay, just run away.
Eat rock. Why do they have a raven?
I have no.
Why do they have feral ones? Where are they getting these?
Commander, the foes are encamped on top of the rise. I wonder what sort of trap they have this time.
They're very near Gritnia Tower. They're not that far away from it.
Those boulders didn't get all the way up there by themselves. Are they seriously going to roll them down on us? At first glance, it seems a simplistic trap, but these narrow paths make avoiding the rocks impossible.
Debatable. They are shockingly easy to avoid.
I think they may be surprisingly effective. So, we run up the mountain as quickly as possible and smash the enemy commander, right?
Pretty much.
How did you... I know, genius. Actually, that is the best plan. Try to avoid the boulders and reach the top as quickly as possible. Once there, defeat the general. Right. Move out!
Hey, Nick, you don't happen to have siege tomes with you, right? One that Soren can use? I know you broke the blizzard one.
No, I still
have like two more blizzard tomes.
I still got a bolting tome.
Does Soren have siege?
Soren cannot use
rank?
that.
Not yet, but I did forge
Somehow he still does not have C weapon rank in bolt and thunder because he keeps proccing fucking adept. Like a dumbass.
Wait.
Why am I
Don't
waiting?
bring Joffrey. You don't need Joffrey.
Bastion.
Actually, yes, that's a good idea.
Bastion can wield every siege tome at base.
Oh.
Yeah, without being slowed down, which is great.
Yeah.
He can bolt in Gromel. Like, have him go up the left side of the mountain with Soren and Ike.
Ow!
Yep, I got 2 bolting tomes.
Yeah, just burn them all. Fuck it. And put that Elwyn away and give him Tornado, please.
It's only like 2 more might.
It's still 2 more might. He has 19 base magic.
Nick, I'll give you props if you can get the boss killed by the rock. The pioneers used to ride these babies for miles.
I've never seen that interaction before, but that would be funny.
It's very funny.
How far can bolting reach, by the way?
10 tiles.
10.
So not that
Yeah,
far.
you got the
Really
one ballista, and then you got Gromel, like Gromel's range.
Eat rock.
Well,
have all your flyers go up the right side of the right side of the map.
Yeah,
right
preferably.
Side. Right
because the left side has rock, and flying is weak to rock. So,
of course,
that is true.
Reinforce.
That is so broken. Have them just charge up the straight.
Target.
Yeah, just have them target the boss.
Move out to for the target area.
Get him.
Kill him. Don't.
It doesn't help
that
level 17 promoted units. Like, look at the fucking stats on the Falconet again.
Yeah. That's a Pegasus Knight.
That's a Pegasus Knight. And even then, how it is capped speed. Jesus Christ!
Hey, look at the other one.
They're the same.
I know in Maniac mode they have cat speed.
Yeah, in Maniac mode, their stats are like 3 higher in every stat.
It's pretty crazy. Like Kenneth doing her job like super
Ow!
well.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Evil cat. Evil cat.
He's not even biting me. He's just licking me very hard.
Get that blasted
He's scraping
hedgehog.
the skin off of my hand.
Ouch.
Base cat.
Base
That's what
cat
they
has
do. Their
face.
tongues have spikes on them.
Why did you like bring like no weapons with you, Nick?
I did bring
I'm
weapons.
so confused. Barely.
Not
Boy
barely,
just has
there's
a
still
hand
weapons.
axe and bow.
Hey, that's all Boyd
Kieran
needs
just
to
has-
kill. That's all Boyd needs to kill.
And Kieran has like a 4-use tomahawk and a bow, or
A sword. No, I gave Kieran more weapons.
an iron sword.
I gave Kieran more weapons.
Mussolini, I can literally hear the sound of the spikes on your tongue scraping my skin off.
Ouch. Just trust me, I
Stop
have a
that.
source. Rocks
I
have an
saw it in
annoying
a
gimmick
dream.
where they deal triple damage so flyers don't get hit. Oh,
Oh, hello there.
hi. How's it going?
Sure.
Oh yeah, he does that.
Yes, that's resolved.
Is that a bolt axe?
Yeah.
No, it was a rock.
Okay, by the way, is this a route map?
Eat
Ew.
rock. It only do 10
is a
damage,
route.
it's fine.
It is definitely a route.
Okay, it's a route map. God damn it.
Damn, that's with the 42 health? Crazy.
Yeah, I told you, Mist is a good combat. People didn't believe me when I said that Mist is a good combat. unit.
I forgot that Nick gave her a robe.
Even without it, she had 40 fucking health. And
Nah,
a
he
good
gave
magic
her-
stat with
he
the Sonic
definitely
sword.
gave her a robe.
Yeah, it's
I remember-
7 health.
Yeah.
So Nick, what do you think of this map?
Eat rock, eat rock, eat rock. God damn it.
What do you think so far of the
Bro,
rocks?
half the freaking reinforcements are dead already.
Making Bastion gaming on the boss of Bolton.
I will.
Crit the boss. Oh.
I got racing.
Yeah, I do have racing.
Yeah.
And Har could probably reach him too, or probably maybe just Marsha because there's a ballista there, and Har could absolutely get one-shot crit by the ballista.
How did you break your Blizzard Dome?
Soren doubled with it.
Oh.
What happened was he let the Blizzard mage or Blizzard stage use it 3 times, and then he used
Oh,
it twice
yeah.
on the same map. I'm like, Nick, why are you letting that sage using all your Blizzard?
Cool. Boss is dead.
If these
Ah.
hit,
They will.
If just use Marsha, dude. Just use Marsha.
And that works too.
not any better.
Nah, never mind.
Tanith?
She's got a Sonic
No.
sword.
No, she doesn't.
No, she doesn't.
I mean, I would probably just.
How the fuck would she have a Sonic Sword? We already gave that to Mist.
Fuck it.
I'm just so killed on giving her the Sonic sword.
I'm using the Brave Axe.
Brave Axe.
You're one of Shirahim's men. You betrayed your country twice, you cowardly dog. Now die like one.
Hey!
Average power combat.
Gather as many fools as you like. Your weakness cannot survive. No one is on this earth can withstand the might of our king. Good.
Your king is a psychopath.
Yes.
Eat
but
rock.
and he's a delightful psychopath.
True.
You see that like beautiful grin he has in his official artwork?
Yeah, I do. That was a crit.
It's awesome. I just love how deranged Ashnard is. Oh, that's
Yeah,
right. You
he's
didn't
very
bring the
entertaining.
Ashura staff like you were supposed to. Do you even
Well-
have S rank?
Miss does, yeah.
No. She does?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did she get S rank staves? Damn.
I don't know. That's why I asked.
Disappointed
Mussolini.
the boss didn't get to eat rock.
Yeah.
Hard didn't,
Unfortunate.
All of his
Hard didn't respond because his mouth was full after eating rock.
Eat rock.
Har was yawning.
Metal pipe.
They should just have that line play as every dialogue of this chapter.
Eat rock.
Yeah,
How
just
about
replace
just-
every single line of dialogue with the guard saying "Eat rock."
Yeah, before they push the boulders.
Yeah, they just say "Eat rock."
I don't know. I feel like that takes away from like the cutscene of the one guy who says it.
It's the Dorcas Emblem effect.
But what happened to Dorcas?
There's an FE7 ROM hack that changes every character to Dorcas, every tile to Dorcas.
Nice.
Nice.
We don't care about.
He
Soul
just
Sister.
used Luna.
Yeah.
Looks like all those
Miss.
Cocoa Puffs rolling down at us.
Aether and Smash it heal like.
I wish. Sakurai only gave him Luna in the most recent patch for him.
Yeah,
Pretty
it
much.
kill
Luna,
Pretty
Luna
much.
in a game where a defense stat doesn't exist.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just wait.
God,
Wait,
fucking
I like
piss
how
me.
Luna was
Damn.
done in.
Be right back.
I like how Luna was done in Project M, expanded, where it just goes through shield. It doesn't break shield; it just goes through it.
Just goes through it.
Yep.
What happened to Eat Rock? Well, let's
Black
find
Knight
out.
side B.
Let's find out if we eat rock here. Is that a light siege tome?
Yeah. Nick, this is not new. You ate rock, Nick.
I know I did. Bye. Have a wonderful time.
Yeah, why are you surprised about light siege tomes? This has been a thing since FE6.
I know, I haven't seen them all game. That's why I'm shocked.
I'm shocked that the enemies are able to target spaces that don't have units on them.
Look, if
Why
Ike
is
was
there a raven?
Look, if Ike was accurate to this source material, he would jump a tier list or two.
If everyone was accurate to the source material, I could be F tier.
Why?
Nick, we literally did a cannon power ranking of characters in Smash Bros.
Yes, and Ike
Ike-
would be Ike is near
Ike
the top.
He should not be. Ike is strong, sure. He's blessed by the gods, sure. There are characters in Smash Bros. That, like, eat galaxies. At the end of the day, Ike is a regular human, whose only power is that he is good with weapons.
His only power is literally that frickin' the sword he uses.
Yeah, he has a good weapon.
Moses Charles.
He loses to, like, any magic-based Smash Bros. Character, or PSI-based for the Earthbound motherfuckers.
Did you
The
fuck up yet?
motherfuckers.
Not yet.
Yet.
We need to remake that tier list at some point.
At some point.
Bayonetta. Bayonetta can fight God and win.
Yeah, his magic's like 9, Nick.
Brave Axe.
Yeah, the Bull deck sucks.
Then you have Olimar.
Yes. Here's an axe. Yeah, no, Olimar is probably the weakest character in all Smash Bros.
Because he's literally the
Canonically.
same height as the width of the first gen iPods.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, he's smaller than a quarter.
Yeah. Yeah, listen, he might be strong relative to his size. I don't care. I could step on him and he would die.
Javelin this fucker.
You need like 50 Pikmin to lift a bottle cap.
I don't have a
I
javelin.
don't think they're
Oh, you don't
doing
have a
shit
javelin?
against a person.
Joe could trade.
Yeah, no, Ike is probably D tier now I think about it, because there are some people that are just regular humans without any weapons. Like, he beats Olimar, he beats Little Mac.
Obviously, he beats Olimar. Everybody can beat Olimar.
He beats Little Mac in a fight. Because Little Mac doesn't have a sword.
But the punch is mightier than the sword.
That is just objectively not true.
I know. I just wanted to quote that.
Nick, why the fuck do you think we have swords?
You idiot. We all have swords.
Ike is sword locked, so he can't counter the 2-range PSI and guns.
True. Well, he has Ragnell, which is 2 range. So
Yeah,
he
just
can.
swing that viciously and just hit everything.
Yeah. That being said, if your enemy is able to strike you with lightning at will from, like, a town away, you're not doing shit against that, no matter how good you are with a sword. And if your opponent can see the future and dodge literally any attack you make because of that, you're also not winning. Eat rock.
Miss.
He's probably the second strongest Fire Emblem character after Corrin.
And Byleth.
I don't actually know how strong Byleth actually is.
Byleth, because of Sothis exists, Byleth is strong.
I mean, he did escape the one pocket dimension.
He did.
That is true. That is true.
Cut through reality. So I mean, like,
yeah, that's fair. That might be helpful if he can do it multiple times.
He can. He just doesn't because he doesn't get stuck.
Cool. Yeah, that might be useful then. Corrin is probably about equally strong because Corrin's a fucking dragon.
Where would we even put Roy? The same tier as all most Fire Emblem characters.
Yeah, like the same place that Ike and Marth are. He has a strong weapon. He has that. Actually, that's it.
Roy's in the tier of my father is alive. Ha 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 ha.
That's true. He's better than every other.
Therefore, he's in C tier, not D tier, because his father lives.
Yeah.
He's just in his own separate tier.
Robin also, I think, would be above the rest of the Fire Emblem characters just because magic is extremely powerful.
And he's also a brilliant tactician.
He's just really smart.
Yeah.
He's like stupid smart.
Yeah. But I think that magic and Fire Emblem might not be particularly strong.
There. Like, how much is Bolton? 13? And how much speed do they have?
13. They have 11.
Most characters from...
Okay, yeah, he'll be fine.
Most characters from outside of Fire Emblem probably don't have weird, like, magical resistance that Fire Emblem characters do. Meaning they're just getting struck by a fucking bolt of lightning. And most people don't live after that happens to them.
What if you just got hit by lightning and then you just were one of those few people that just got, like, powers for no reason?
Yeah, you become the Flash.
He already has 11 Brave Axe left.
That's because I've been using it a lot.
Yeah.
Brave Axe
that's
good.
That's why I just gave him, like, 80
We have, like, 3 hammer
Axe.
uses left.
We have 2.
We have 2 hammer uses left.
Robin has self-insert plot armor, so they'll never die as long as the hack writer is still in charge.
That is also true. Robin is immortal.
Technically.
It was explicitly stated that killing Primo would kill Robin, and then Robin just came back 3 days later.
The power of friendship compels you.
Yeah, no, that is literally what happens in the game. You kill Grima, Robin's supposed to die, Robin comes back because his power of friendship binds him to the world or some bullshit.
He watched too much Fairy Tail.
He watched too much Naruto.
Too much shonen anime.
Yeah. No, just Fairy Tail, because that anime is literally power of friendship.
That anime is literally just a guy eating fucking metal. Holy shit! Gajeel eats rock.
Gajeel cannot eat rocks.
Yes, he can. He eats metal, Nick. What do you think metal is?
That's what Wild Link eats rocks.
Nick, you think that if Gajeel sees a vein of iron ore, he's not gonna fucking chow down on that shit?
No, he will. But that's not a rock.
Yes, it fucking is. What do you think metal is, Nick? Metal's refined rock.
Vantage, thank you. Didn't need
Oh, you
that.
gave adapter,
You didn't need that.
Yeah, I get.
Clearly
She
I
get.
She has a depth and she has advantage.
Try Vantage.
Dead.
Moose! Come up here.
Again.
Come on.
Okay.
You
Tennis.
should probably give Kenneth the elixir that Rayson has.
Yes, Teneth almost fucking died.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Rayson will reach. There you go. There, trade, chant.
Oh, she doesn't vulnerable. Oh.
I know she was vulnerary, but elixir's faster.
Moose, not on. You do not have to stand on my laptop's keyboard. Moose. Moose.
Make sure you highlight the ballista range so you don't accidentally go in it again.
That was my cat.
And now you can heal.
I can't believe Mussolini walked over to my keyboard, pressed the I'm gonna come key, and then left.
I'm gonna come.
Oh yeah.
That's the greatest thing any president of the United States has ever said. You know, it's not even. You know what the best quote from any U.S. president is, Nick?
Minnesota.
Give you a hint, it comes from... No, it comes from George W. Bush. All the best quotes come from George W. Bush.
Of course they do.
Necklace rule.
My favorite is, fool me once, you know, shame on you.
She has one
Fool me
metal pipe
twice, I won't get fooled again.
left. God,
I can't believe he said that. In real life, he said that. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, I won't get fooled again.
Just sparks.
No,
Like,
Moose!
there's literally no other reason to use anything else.
Moo!
The donkey!
Any proc adept against a no weapon XP.
Thank you, Moose. That was very well put, Mussolini.
The donkey.
I couldn't hear it that second one. Oh, okay. I just heard the bonk, and then he hit the fucking mute key.
I didn't hear. I didn't hear a bonk. All I heard was the donkey, and then he left. Using the rest of the killing edge.
Mute key. Yeah, he did that, and I got special one right after.
And then there's the donkey. And now Ike, level up.
I hope I get strength.
He did. And
I
look,
just defense terrible. Why does he have 16 defense? I just realized that.
Why
Oh
not?
my god, he's gonna get murdered to death by the Black Knight. Like, absolutely shit kicked in the teeth.
No,
Murdered.
he's gonna proc Soul, and he's gonna proc Luna.
my favorite George Bush moment was him getting.
I mean, he
almost
better
hit by
proc
a
it every
shoe.
time.
My other favorite
Yeah,
George
sure.
W. Bush moment is him, getting interviewed at a golf course right after 9/11, and the interviewer asks him how he's going to respond to the threat of terrorism in the Middle East, and he says, like a speech about going to war with the Middle East, and then just says, "Now watch this drive."
I hate Canadian HL teams. Did the St. Louis Blues lose, Galcian? Galcian, look on the bright side. At least you didn't get beat by the Oilers 4 years in a row.
Wait, which team did they lose to?
The Kings? You mean?
You said that a team lost in the NHL. Which team did that team lose to?
I think the St. Louis Blues lost, and I think they were playing the Toronto Maple Leafs, if I'm not mistaken.
You lost the Maple Leafs. Imagine losing the Maple Leafs. I would never.
Congratulations. Unfortunately, they did.
I could beat them solo.
Come on, Moses Charles. Yes, double OT after giving up 2 goals with 1 second left versus the... Oh, no, it wasn't the Maple Leafs. It was the Winnipeg Jets.
Oh, that's better.
Again.
Winnipeg also is not Canada.
Again, at least you didn't lose. You didn't lose to the Oilers 4 years in a row.
Yeah, Winnipeg isn't Canada, so it doesn't count.
Useful.
Corrosion really helpful on Claw. Thank you, Bastion.
You know, I think the U.S. and Canada should swap territories. We give Canada Wisconsin.
I believe give them California and
No,
New
we can give them
Jersey.
Wisconsin, and they can give us Alberta.
Okay, why California and New Jersey specifically?
Fuck them.
I agree
They
with
don't
New
want 'em.
Jersey. California has some nice stuff in it, though.
Thanks. Okay,
California has Monterey Bay, and I love Monterey.
Okay, well, thanks a lot. You're gonna convert my state into freaking Canadian.
It'll be better for you, Nick.
Yeah, it would be.
It would be way better for you. You'll actually have fucking healthcare that covers shit.
Double guard.
Nice job, Har.
No, but Alberta should be part of the U.S. and Wisconsin should be part of Canada. Wisconsin because it fits better with Canada's whole
fuck him up.
cheese thing that they have going on.
Do it. He's doing nothing to you.
And Alberta really wants to be part of the U.S. anyway, so they should just join.
Weren't there talks of Puerto Rico becoming the 51st state or something?
For literal decades.
How's that going? Yeah, exactly.
Pretty much everyone in Puerto Rico wants it to happen because then they can actually vote in elections. But at the same time, they don't want to be part of America because they would rather just be their own country.
So, you know, yeah, a lot of things happening right now.
And once they become a state, they're no longer allowed to secede. Whereas if they're a territory, they are.
Nice. At least it's
Which, by the way, I've never understood. How can you make it illegal to secede from the U.S. if, like, once you secede, you're no longer bound to the U.S.'s laws, which are the things saying that you can't do the thing that you did?
Killer Axe.
Unfortunate.
Damn.
Man.
By the way, I just want to say I love the detail of Pegasus Knights facing away from the enemy when they're being attacked.
Really?
Yeah, you never noticed that?
No, I haven't noticed that.
Pegasus Knights face away from the enemy when they're being attacked because you can't attack in front of a horse with a sword. You have to attack at the sides.
There's defense going up.
Hey, some defense.
Yep.
And res.
Yeah, next time you attack with Marsha, look at how she turns when she attacks.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, really neat detail. I'm a big fan of that.
Yeah,
It makes sense.
I
How
know-
the fuck are you supposed to attack with a horse otherwise?
I don't know why I never noticed that, actually. Shit.
You ever seen a Skyrim horse attack?
Yeah. You ever seen a Skyrim horse walk up the side of a mountain?
Yes.
You know, if you had moved Marsha one space to the left or the right, she could have moved again as well, but...
Yeah, I know, but I went...
Your
God!
FE4 brain is
damn it.
slipping. Yeah, and then this wouldn't have been an issue. 'cause you
every
would have had
warfare was
Marsha.
not slipping. I wanted to have Boyd get that kill, but I guess not.
Oh
Yeah.
well. Kinda gets it. Tell him fuck you.
Unfortunately, it looks like we aren't going to eat rock anymore.
Can you push those rocks?
Yes, actually. But
Nick, why would you... Well, you almost killed Boyd.
And Nick, what'd be funny? Use hard to push the other one and kill Boyd.
I was fucking cracked up if Boyd died there. When's your last save state, by the way?
I don't want to find out.
What save state? Yeah.
Restarted the chapter with one enemy left because you accidentally killed Boyd.
Okay, Purge.
Yo!
That's what it was called. I forgot about Purge.
You know, if you needed to know that, you could have checked the inventory at literally any point.
Didn't bother, honestly.
Ike is in his
I'm aware.
ranger class there for some reason.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he unpromoted.
Is this a lot of them?
He ate so much rock he unpromoted.
It looked like there were more of them down there.
Ike's
Aye.
a Goron.
Now we've got you! Eat rock! Huh, eat rock! I'm pretty clever!
Oh, no wonder Jabrox just kept quoting that. Above us! Look out! Jesus
That's not how attacks work in
Christ.
this game.
Motherfucker basically cut them in half.
Yeah, that's an average combat for him. Tabarin is busted as shit. You've seen his stats already. They're like all capped.
Need a hand?
Tabarin, you came. Ayo, he what?
Well met, Racing. And well met to the rest of you as well, warriors of Crimea. How did you come to be here? I thought I'd help you wipe out Dane. That's good news for us, but has something happened? Why did you suddenly decide to help?
I asked for his aid. We must defeat King Dane. To that end, the more powerful we are, the better, yes?
So that's the story, is it? It's true that Racing requested my aid, however, that's not the only reason that I'm here.
What is it?
In a moment. First, let us meet with the King of Lions. He waits for us at the foot of the mountain. Understood. Come on, everyone. Let's get off this peak and take a rest at the bottom. Is that where you go save state? Nope.
Yo,
Vegas, it's an honor to
you
see you
can't say
again.
his name with a hard S like that.
First, let me offer you my congratulations. You've made it quite the triumphant return, Princess Valencia. Thank you. And allow me to express my gratitude for having the Kingdom of Gallia fighting at our side. Your presence fills me with strength. During the short interim, you've managed to turn the tide of the war. To be honest, I'm quite surprised. I didn't come this far on my own. My Lord Ike and his brave companions were with me. It was only with his support of many that I was able to return home. Yes, my reports cover most of that. Everything has happened in Benyon and in Dane as well. As to that, about
King Gallia, Princess Crimea. I apologize for interrupting the festivities, but there's something I must discuss with you. Would you gather over there?
This group contains the people who were at the heart of the last battle, correct? Yes, it is.
What about those two children? Surely they weren't involved. Children?
Soren, you're 11.
This is Soren. He's my tactician. And this is my sister, Mist. Before we begin this war council, there's something I need to share with you all. It's a story that involves my parents as well. I've kept most of it from my sister, but I felt this would be a good chance for her to hear it, so I asked her to join us. Understood. Go on. It all begins when we meet Princess Alencia and escorted her into the forests of Gallia. And that is everything I know. Father, is that how Mom? That's not true, is it? Mist, do you want to leave? No. I'm alright. I'm just a little confused. Mist.
That's the whole of it, is it?
So this wasn't ever just a dispute between Crimea and Dane. There was something else at play the entire time.
What could King Astronaut's ultimate goal possibly be? Yet he has risked everything, even surrendering his own country. 20 years ago, even before he became king, he tried to release the Dark God from within the medallion. However, he was thwarted by the actions of Grail and Elenia.
What manner of being is this Dark God? What would happen if it were freed from its prison?
I fear the world would once again be beset by natural calamity, much like it was 800 years ago. At that time, all the world, save Tellius, was drowned beneath the seas. That is a true story? I thought it nothing more than a fable. We have living proof. Goldoa's king, Dignasia. He and 2 other heroes fought alongside the goddess herself to defeat the Dark One. King Goldoa was one of the legendary heroes, but he's still alive?
The Black Dragon King is a living fossil, and as stubborn as anything alive. He's been trying to control the rest of us for years, and he always says the same thing. Do not fan the flames of strife. As long as Lehran's medallion exists, you must never begin a war that engulfs the entire continent. Never begin a war? It's possible. Perhaps there is more than one way for the Dark God to gain its freedom. Oh ho, aren't you a clever one? That's just what the Black Dragon King says. Yet the truth of that is unknown. There's a war going on right now, but the Dark God's nowhere in sight, is it? Could it be... I think I finally know Ashnard's intentions. Really? King Goldoa said that a conflict which engulfs the entire continent would free the Dark God from the medallion. Let us assume that the war would have such an effect on the medallion no matter where it was or who possessed it. And let's also assume that the King of Dane thinks this as well. I can hear him now. Where is the blaze tinder for the blaze I need? The answer to this question proved to be an easy one, yet he had to find a way to test this theory. So he attacked neighboring Crimea. It had to be Crimea. Bingyon was too big, too powerful. Dane would have lost. Crimea, however, is a country known more for its scholarship than its military strength. Dane probably felt that a surprise invasion would let them win while taking minimal casualties themselves. And they were right. Crimea was easy prey. King Ramon was also friendly toward Laguz. I imagine that this too influenced Dane's decision. If things went well, the conflict would be enough to engulf Crimea's ally, Gallia, and the fires would spread. First Crimea, then Gallia, and eventually Bingyon as well. Dane's power would increase, and strife and discord would spread across the land, eventually reaching the lost medallion. So you believe that King Dane's goal is to awaken the Dark God after all? At the very least, it is one of his ambitions. There could be no mistaking that.
Which means that our plan to attack him at the capital fits right into his strategy, doesn't it? It's a trigger he needs to break the Dark God's bonds.
Even if that's true, we can't stop now. This war's gone too far for that. We have to smash Dane to its end and end its menace once and for all. We bury every last one of them and finish it.
Agreed. That's the only plan that makes any sense.
Yang.
If only we had the medallion with us.
What is it, Rayson? Is there a way to avoid all of this?
We, that is the descendants of Lehran, we have a gift. Through the power of the Slumber Galder, we have the ability to suppress the chaotic energies of the Dark God and the medallion. So even if a massive battle occurred, if it were in my possession, I might be able to...
I'm so sorry. It's because of my carelessness that the medallion was lost in the first place. Mist, I told you that it wasn't your fault, didn't I? But...
You were never careless, Mist. I know you kept the medallion next to you at all times. You told me it was a keepsake of your mother's, and you always took good care of it, didn't you? That's why it's not your fault, so please don't punish yourself anymore, alright?
Princess Alencia. She's right, and besides, the Dark God could be released no matter where the medallion is, so it's nothing to worry about. Thank you, Ranulf. Alright, it's about time for you to hear what I have to say. Rayson.
Yes?
I'm sorry.
For what?
Leanne's been kidnapped. It may have been by Dane's hand.
That can't be.
Why would Leanne be taken? The release Galder can only be sung by the girl Altina, right?
But Ashnar doesn't know that.
Oh no. What a mess. Nothing can ever be clear and simple, can it? And now we get to save. Okay. That'll do it for tonight, guys. I gotta go.
Yeah,
Alright.
Clash is a very big map.
Yeah, so thank you
Yes,
guys.
it
Thank you
is.
guys so much for watching. We're
And
almost
the map
there.
after
We're
it is
nearing
very big too.
We're nearing the end of Path to Radiance, so I hope you guys will continue to
Yeah.
join us in the streams to come. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the
Hello,
next stream.
donkey.
Goodbye, everyone.